Cajun Classic Cars TV, is brought to you by Vicari Auction. Buy or sell with Vicari Auction at their October Cruise in the Coast auction in Biloxi. More details at vicariauction.com. And also brought to you by Goodwood Hardware and Outdoors in Baton Rouge at 7539 Jefferson Highway and at goodwoodhardware.com.
Your cars are the stars. Cajun Classic Cars TV.
Get it.
Welcome to another edition of Cajun Classic Cars TV. We are in Moss Bluff, Louisiana. We'll tell you a little bit more about where that locale is in just a little bit. But right now we're with Doug. Tell us what car we're going to look at today.
It's a 1971 Buick Skylark custom convertible.
Can't wait to talk about it. Our program is brought to you in part by Vicari Auction. Check them out at vicariauction.com. And Goodwood Hardware and Outdoors in Baton Rouge. They're at goodwoodhardware.com.
Located just north of Lake Charles in Calcasieu Parish, Moss Bluff, it's known for its quiet, country atmosphere and scenic bayous. The area is rich with natural beauty, and nearby Sam Houston Jones State Park offers trails, waterways, and wildlife for outdoor enthusiasts.
Paul Burke for Buick. We've attached a paint spray rig to demonstrate the braking ability of our modestly priced Buick Skylark. Our GM test driver will accelerate to 60 miles an hour on dry pavement. Watch the stripe as the driver stops. Smooth and straight. Buick Skylark. Something to believe in.
The Buick Skylark Custom is a classic American car that blends style, performance, and comfort. Its heydays were the late 60s and early 70s. The custom trim was one of the top levels, offering luxury touches without the high price of a Riviera or Electra. It was known as the gentleman's muscle car, stylish yet refined. Buick Skylarks were assembled in Iran from 1977 to 1981, and again from 86 to 88 under the name Buick Iran. The Buick Skylark was last produced in 1988.
So, Doug, before we get to talking about the car, tell us a little bit about your love of cars. How did it get started, man?
Oh, it was friends, brother, and growing up in the 70s and 80s. And I've never had really a muscle car, but a lot of my friends have, and I've just grown to like more of a original type classic car. And I used to have one just like this, a hardtop. I went to college in the 71 hardtop Skylark, and it's always been something that I wanted to get back to.
And like I always talk to when I talk to folks, you know, sometimes life gets in the way, and classic cars are not necessarily the priority. And then you get, later on in life, you get back into it and you say, okay, I missed that Skylark or whatever, and you go out there and you grab something you like and enjoy it.
Yeah, and one of my buddies, he mentioned convertible, and I said, that's it. I'm gonna go for the convertible this time.
Yeah, well, especially in these hot Louisiana days, you put that top down, it helps a little bit.
Yeah, and it does have air conditioning too. So
you're doubly protected.
That's right.
The great thing about a Skylark is that it's not something you see a lot at a lot of the car shows.
No, it's not, and very few even ragtop. Period.
Right.
But Buicks are pretty rare around here. I've seen a lot of Facebook. I'm on a lot of following a lot of Buicks, but Skylark pages. I'm getting new with Facebook, so but not too much around here.
That's the thing, and no offense to Chevelles or anything, and of course Chevelle is one of those cars that personifies the muscle car. It's one of the first things that comes up. But again, you see a lot of them, and they got to be in really great shape, I think, to really win anything at a car show. But you go to a car show and you see a Skylark, I think to myself that if I've gone to 20 car shows so far this year, and it's probably that or more, I got to tell you, I can count on one hand how many Skylarks I've seen.
Yeah, or GSs themselves. That'll be competitive with that Chevelle SS.
Auto Accident Help Desk.
Welcome to Auto Accident Help Desk.
We're a free service and we're open 24/7. If you or someone you know has been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk right now for a free consultation. At the help desk is my colleague, Justin. Tell us more about the callers.
Leah, thanks for having me. We're getting calls for truck, motorcycle, and most of all, car accidents. If you or someone you know was injured in an accident and were not at fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live professional who will answer your questions and explain how much your case may be worth.
Folks, don't worry about your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. Call Auto Accident Help Desk right now.
Call 800-807-0744. 800-807-0744. 800-807-0744.
Auto Accident Help Desk.
I've only had it for about 6 months now. I bought it in Washington, D.C. and went to go pick it up, and it basically as it is. I put some new tires on it, but the wheels were there. That's a new top.
So tell us a little bit about the top.
So this has been replaced. It came, the previous owner had it and had that replaced, and it's got I think it's a plexiglass back. Some of them have a real glass, but I can't hardly tell if it's real or not. But it's I usually don't have the top up. Most of the time it's down. But it's something that I'm learning about. It's hydraulic, electric motor with a hydraulic, 2 hydraulic pistons on one on each side. Interesting how it works. The paint is basically 25 years old. It's not the original. It used to be a lime mist, which that was my the color of my one that I had in the 80s, surprisingly. But it's been, like I said, I love driving it. It's not restored, and I don't really expect to completely restore it because I want to spend some time on it. I don't want to have it put in a garage for 2 years to get it all done. But it's going to need some engine work. Probably that's got 135,000 miles on it, but the interior, some of it's been redone, the front seats and the door panels, and I'm slowly just getting a few things done on it as I'm still enjoying it. Let's take a look under the hood. It's a original 350, 4-barrel, got air conditioning. Really the only custom thing is the headers. It's got a custom dual exhaust system on it, and I need to clean it up. Brian, you ready to see inside?
The interior here, have they been reupholstered or all original?
The doors and the front seats have been redone. It's a pearl white type. I don't know exactly the color, but it's supposed to be the original color. Oh, I also got this. It used to have just an AM radio, so he's got the AM FM, and it does have a Bluetooth hookup. And I replaced the steering wheel with basically it's the GS custom sport steering wheel. But everything else is pretty much original. I'm probably going to eventually get that wood grain redone and the dash. But basically I'm going to keep it like it is. Okay, I'm going to crank it up for you.
Well, Doug, thank you so much for inviting me to Moss Bluff and introducing me to some other car guys and taking a look at your Skylark, man.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming out here.
For those that don't know the story, and you wouldn't know the story, I'll tell you about it. We connected because I bought an air conditioner from a guy in Lake Charles. Came to town, and I told him what I did, and he said, I know a guy. And then that snowballed into several cars. So, man, it's so funny, what a small world this is, especially in the car community.
Yeah. I hope we'll get you out here again because there's plenty of cars out here around this area.
If there's car and the smell of gas, I'm there, man. Thank you, Doug. Hey, Cajun Classic Cars TV is brought to you in part by Goodwood Hardware and Outdoors in Baton Rouge and Vicari Auction. Don't forget their October Cruising the Coast auction coming up. Thanks for watching.